This is Alex with Hardware Addicts. We're here at the 2017 Israeli eSports World Championships. We'll be talking to the organizer in a few minutes. Enjoy. Hey, this is Alex with Hardware Addicts. Today we're in Rishon LeZion at the 2017 Israeli Esports Championship. I'm here with Yoav, the organizer of the games. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
How did this all start for you?
This started back in 2010 for me when I was working as a tech guy in the 2010 Israeli Championship. 2 years later, I met Ido Brosh, who became sort of the organizer of the Israeli Championship. I was more of a broadcaster, tech guy, production guy, and we banded together. I helped him produce these events for a few years. It was, I'd say it was more of a small community event. But 2 years ago, we decided to open the first gaming production company in Israel, and we obtained the license from the Israeli Esports Association to produce the official national championship and ISF World Championship qualifiers.
So it's really grown in the 6-7 years that you've done this. What's in the future?
It's hard to tell, but in the long-term future. But in the immediate future, we're working very hard with the Israeli Association, with the Ministry of Sports, to obtain the certificate. I don't know how it's called exactly, but to be recognized as an official sport, get funding that will enable us to actually create this organization as a union of players like FIFA or the Israeli Football Association, and continue to support players, send them to World Championships as the Israeli national team, and create a lot more competitions nationally so players can actually play full-time and not just as a side hobby.
So on that point, we hear that they want to consider esports for the Olympics. Do you agree with this? Do you think this is the way forward? What do you think?
Yeah, I think every branch of sport has a place in the Olympics. Esports is already recognized in 27 countries, pending recognition in about 15 more. A lot of other countries like the USA do not recognize it, but they do grant athlete visas to gamers coming to play in American leagues. And I think that gaming has a place in the Olympics. There's a lot of talk about the 2024 Olympics. Right now, the news organizations picked it up after half a year that it's out already, but it's probably going to be even in 2018 in not the Olympics, but in Olympic Games in Asia and Europe and the United States.
So this is big news for Israel and the gaming community in Israel. How do you see this affecting what you're doing right now?
Well, this is already huge. I expect it to become even bigger, from a few thousand people in the audience and a few thousand watching from home. I think we'll go to tens of thousands of people attending these events, watching from home, sponsors, big sponsors who are not necessarily tech companies like Asus and AOC, who are our sponsors here, to get in the game.
So you want Israeli sponsors as well?
Yeah, I mean like snacks companies, I don't know, dried food, whatever, car companies. They could also invest in the scene, and I believe it's worth it.
Well, that's great. Anyway, I appreciate your time with us. We're looking forward to watching. Thank you very much. Take care.